Yo, what's up? This is Be Real, aka Dr. Green Thumb. Thank you for watching the Smokebox. But before we get into this legendary episode with my homeboy, Big Boy, we would like to thank our family at King Palm, the all-natural smoking wrap company that is shaking up the industry with tobacco-free blunt wraps. They are empty tubes that you simply pack, load, no rolling required. Very simple. They also have these new flavor tips, terpene capsules that you can squeeze and pop and get more flavor. These are some of them right here. Irish cream. Know what I'm saying? Flavors right here. Super smooth, smoke, easy to use. Get them at kingpalm.com. Your local shops, and even at your local 7-Eleven, check out their socials at King Palm. Use our discount code BeReal50 for 50% off at kingpalm.com. One-time offer. Let's get it. Send us a receipt of your order over $50 and you will be entered to win an autographed King Palm humidor box. Now sit back, spark up, and enjoy the smoke box. Welcome back to another edition of the Smokebox for BREALTV. I'm Be Real, aka Dr. Green Thumb, and I got a very special guest for y'all motherfuckers today. Y'all been asking for my bro 4 years, and my bro Big Boy is in the fucking whip. I'd say the building, but it's a whip. How you doing, Big?
Put your strength and your covering over me today, Lord.
He's doing his prayers.
What's happening, brother?
Well, it's good
Hey,
to have
man,
you here.
bro.
Good to have you
Oh
here.
my God, man.
Now, I want to put people up on game. My man Big doesn't smoke,
Not
but
at all.
we're doing an experiment today. You know, my wife and many others think that contact highs don't exist.
Oh no, they exist, bro.
And, you know, we're going to put it to the test. And we
exist.
got Big Boy in
And
the
you
fucking
used this.
box.
You've used this before. Oh, you saw. I was sorry. I was just starting.
Hey,
Alrighty.
off the top, I want to say, man, you've had one of the most decorated careers in hip hop,
Yes, sir.
as a broadcaster, and I would even say as a journalist, because some of the homework you do.
God.
No, because some of the homework you do on the artist before you interview them, you got the game down, and
Yes,
a lot
sir.
of people don't do that homework. And I could always say that when I went down there to visit you, I always had a good time.
But you know what? It's because I live it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm from that. I'm cut from that cloth.
And you're from here.
Yeah, from here, bro. That's turf talk.
Yeah, man. I remember going down there
Hey, man,
one time, and
I ain't gonna last 30 minutes.
we gonna try. We'll see as long as we can go.
Okay.
We see as long as we
Hey
can
man,
go.
and let me tell you too, man. When I get, and it hasn't happened in a while, but I get a good contact high, and I get real giddy. So if you start seeing
That's
that,
beautiful, man.
I'll let you
Because
know.
you will get giddy on these King Palms we're smoking. Salute to King Palm.
oh my God,
They got some of the coolest. We'll talk about them later, but salute to King Palm. We're putting this down. Look, I'm pretty good at trivia, especially around Cypress Hill and all that shit. But you stumped me one day on the air. What song was that?
it was Hit 'em High.
Hit
from
'em
the,
high. That's right.
What was the movie?
from
The
Space Jam?
Space Jam,
the first Space Jam
soundtrack. Man, we did finish the lyric with you,
That's right.
and you could not finish the lyric
I
at
could
all.
not.
But you know what's crazy? Is fast forward to like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
You knew more
Of what
a
I
couple,
knew.
yeah,
Yeah.
than back then.
It's crazy.
You know, hell yeah.
You know what it is? It's that recall shit, right? Like when you're talking to someone and someone doesn't press you for it, you'll remember
Right,
it like
right.
that. But if someone says, "Hey, yo, Big, what was the line in that song?" and you know it,
Right,
know it
yeah,
front to
yeah.
back,
You
but
got-
in that moment, you're like, "Oh, what the fuck is that line?"
How many you think y'all got just in y'all catalog? Cypress, Solo, Burner, like everything, bro.
In my
like,
head?
that you would have to remember.
I'm gonna say, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Because some of the songs I use in all the sets, but like there's all those variables. I'm gonna say I probably got over 100 songs memorized.
Easy, damn.
And as a fan, you probably got more unconsciously.
Right.
You know what I mean?
100 of yours?
You probably, yeah.
Fuck.
Now think about it like this, right? You know, you're a fan of music. your brain is capable of absorbing all this shit like a sponge. And the more you hear it, the repetitive nature of it, you get it down. Like, so that's what made it easy for me to go do that Prophets of Rage thing with those guys, and then do the Rage songs and the Public Enemy songs, because as a fan, I knew them.
Probably knew those better than some of yours.
I did.
But you don't teleprompter, huh?
I've only done it once.
Really?
For a video.
Oh, okay, damn.
Not necessarily for a show, because like for a show, you know how our school is. We got to be knowing our shit and delivering that proper. And with the video, you could cheat it. So like if I didn't know the fucking song, hey, throw that fucking screen up.
Easy call.
Yeah. But like if you're filming something, I've done that. You know, like there was when I first put out my solo shit. You remember we were at the you getting giddy, huh?
Probably. Oh shit.
Hey, I gotta tell you, that one time that we were doing that one recording with Chang for High Hopes, I used the teleprompter there for that. This is the Smokebox, bitch.
Yeah,
this is what happens.
For real. We showing the fuck here. Oh my God, you still smoking? All right, I'm here.
Hey, one of the things that gets talked about between you and I a lot is that fucking April Fool's thing.
Oh, yeah.
You're feeling it, huh? Yeah. See, we wanted Big to come feel like this right here.
Yep.
Right? C was excited.
Oh, dude, I was so stoked. I was like, "What? We're getting in a Smokebox with Big."
Oh man. Oh, sorry about that.
Oh,
you ain't gonna feel a pain in the world when you leave here today, bro.
Not one.
When I
Yeah, higher than a pie cost.
Easy go. All right, well, you
the April Fool's joke.
And the more I'm laughing, I keep taking more of this shit in. All right, go ahead.
That is the key. The April Fool's joke. That was one of the most fucking. I get asked about that a lot still. Like, were y'all beefing?
For those that don't know, we did an April Fool's joke, and it's probably what 20 years ago.
20 years ago, yeah.
20 years ago, and we put it together, and we said, man, this is what we're gonna do. We found out how we were gonna throw it down. You know, say this, and it was concocted.
Yeah.
So
your idea, though, brilliant.
Thank you, man. So we go into this shit where we're on air. It's an interview. Be Real is saying something, and then we have this.
The snap.
Yeah. And it goes from us, and we're live on air. And you couldn't do no shit like this today.
No, they would be fucking.
Man, we start cursing what you want to do. Then the sound goes boom, straight to commercial.
Hey, everybody played their part perfectly.
Yeah, Liz
with the screaming, Fuzzy like, yo, wait.
It had to sound crazy,
and then the rumbling.
Yeah.
The moving of the
had to sound crazy.
Oh, yeah, we fooled everybody, man. That was one of the greatest pranks on
But
radio.
you know what, though? That let us know, too, how fucking large we were in L.A.
Yeah, and how much love we had, because everybody was calling us.
Yes.
You and I were laughing
You
at
had
shit.
motherfuckers on their way to me, and I had motherfuckers
on their way to like post up to. It was hilarious.
Crazy.
It was crazy is that, you know, like no one had a clue.
Yeah.
We had that shit locked so good.
And that's still some shit, bro, that you can't make it disappear.
Yeah, and you can't replicate that.
Somehow it's always popping up on my shit when somebody's asking about it. Somehow it gets some like Facebook shit where it seems like you get a blast twice a year. That's humongous.
Yeah.
Even when I tell people like, no, that was an April Fool's joke, people don't believe it.
Yeah, because it was so fucking good.
And then I still get people that ask me one-on-one, like, man, you and Be Real cool now, huh?
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah,
man, that's been my brother from the giddy up, man.
Cool. If they had just known the plot.
Yeah.
Right? Because I remember when you brought it up, you said, you should say something about my mom because everybody knows I'm like real tight about that, right? I said, I don't want to get ran out of the city. Hey, bitch, no one's talking to you.
You know, hello.
Just settle down.
What did she say? Big as high as fuck already?
I think so.
It's really high.
I said, look, let's do it about your sister because I don't want to get ran out of LA because I talked about moms and shit, right? Because people are touchy about that, and I know because I would be.
Hell yeah.
So it was the mom. It was the the sister joke.
If we had social media back then, because we literally turned the mics off like we were in there scrapping.
Yeah.
And we didn't say nothing till the next day.
Till the next day, yeah.
So by that time, everybody is already, they fall on air. We heard it. And at that time too, our numbers, of course,
were blown.
Yeah.
Blown.
And at that time there wasn't other distractions on radio as far as Spotify. I'm gonna listen to my playlist. Like motherfuckers was always tuned in.
It was the shit to talk about.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Ooh. So everybody was on it. We could not make it disappear, bro.
Hey, the tremble in our voices when we were doing it. Oh, we were so good.
But what did it sound like through the speakers? It had to sound crazy.
It had to sound crazy.
It had to sound crazy, man. Chaos. Especially when you hear motherfuckers from the turf and that people love. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and you were a hell of an actor in that motherfucker too. I think that's where you went on from there and started getting other roles. You know what I'm saying? They can hear your voice acting there.
Sometimes I could pull it off.
Mm-hmm.
I remember one of the lines. It said, I don't got no bodyguards with me, you filth froggy chump.
Oh shit. I said that or you said that?
I said that.
Oh shit. Hey man, I remember, and we say it to this day, B, when I first started going off, you was like, look at you all. What did you say? Your feelings?
I said, why you and your feelings?
Yeah. And I was, man, and I'm talking about you was early.
Yeah, before everybody.
You were early, bro. You were so early that we took it from you. Easy call.
Hey man, like listening to you in those years in the morning was fucking awesome. It was like an inspiration to a lot of us because it was shit we could all relate to, but it was funny as fuck. Thank you, man. No one could stand up to you back then. I remember when I was working.
They can't now.
No, fuck.
Okay, no. I just want to
No. This is a continuation.
Okay.
Because you ain't never lost a step. Not in my fucking opinion. I thought everything you always presented to people was something that they could connect to, but it was also fucking hilarious. And I could tell you, being on the other station for that time, when they were trying to compete with you, they had nothing even close.
Yeah,
no
man.
one did.
Nah, but we it's 28 years now, man. And if you would have told me 28 years ago, because even when they said the first year, and you know how that is in radio, and you've been around it your whole life. We're all in a competitive business where, you're here today, you die tonight type of shit. You know what I'm saying? You go on tonight, and your audience can also be real fickle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Unless you really build on them and they trust you. So I remember when I first got my deal, it was like a year. I was like, man, what am I gonna do for a year? It sounds so long.
It sounds long.
And now
28
going
years
into 28 years, I'm like, oh shit, the rearview mirror is a motherfucker. Right. Yeah. My rearview mirror is amazing, man. So now I'm just looking through the front windshield to see what else is coming.
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah.
Like you had like the creativity level for you and your squad on the show, man. It your personality itself.
Thank you.
Motherfuckers fucked with you. I know personally a lot of the peers fuck with you. You know what I mean? Like it was like I told you the other day, right? Like you have a relationship with a lot of us that no matter what's going on with us and the stations that don't support us, we will always come to you because, you've always given us love and embraced us, and you were one of us on top of that shit. So it's like guys like yourself and Julio G always got that love from the heart of the fucking city, because what y'all did was very real, entertaining, and
just with Julio, man, he's a blueprint. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He's a blueprint, and anybody that do anything close to a microphone in Los Angeles gotta know what the fuck that dude did.
Yeah.
Gotta know what he's doing. And he's always been a dude, man, that the Julio that's been on air is the Julio that's off air.
Yes, he's a real motherfucker.
Yeah,
That's the shit about both of y'all. Like Julio's family, your family, and you know that is the commonality is that y'all are very real. Like what you see is what you get.
Yeah,
like you
but
always.
That's also and not not trying to, but that's also with Julio as well, man. Like Julio tell you Julio G, and we'll say original like 1580 AM.
Mm-hmm.
Like that is a staple.
Yeah.
Yep.
But the one thing with Julio as well, man, is that it didn't matter what brand or marquee or what logo was next to Julio.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Julio G is fucking Julio G.
Right.
And no bullshit, man. When I was making my move from Power to Real 92.3, just making that iHeart move, in your head, you have been connected to something for so long that you do start to question it.
Right.
Because so much I was Big Boy from Power 106.
Yeah, you're so fucking connected. It's hard to disconnect.
And
from
so
that.
now I'm like, man, I can't just be Big Boy. Like, I gotta be the brand. I gotta be Big Boy.
You're more than that. You
and
transcend
that's
that
what I would
shit.
say when you think about something as well. You take one thing, and then make sure my phone is straight. You take one thing, and it's like I could move, and I was wondering would people follow me.
Right.
But I had built so much good equity in the same way how you
Right.
say, man, Big, we fuck with you.
Wherever you are.
Yeah, and I appreciate that, and I've seen it, bro.
Yeah,
you know
no.
what I'm saying?
And that's fucking key, man, because that's when you know that you've put the work in and have built the fucking lane and built the brand up. When they will follow you. It's much like how Howard Stern went from regular radio to
satellite,
and
right? He was a fucking nut for doing it.
And he was crazy. But a good portion of people that had the money, because you had to have the money to follow him. But a core base
they followed him. They followed him. And when he left so-called terrestrial radio, Howard Stern, it was a fucking, you're broadcasting in a box. Nobody's listening to that, and now you see
the power of
this motherfucker has done with satellite radio is fucking amazing.
And you flipped people over when you fucking left. Everybody,
bro.
A lot of motherfuckers
It fucked me up
you.
too though, B. You know what I'm saying? Because I had been associated with a logo, and we've built something together.
Right.
For so long. And I never thought I was gonna leave Power.
I don't think any of us
jersey was going
thought
to retire. My jersey was going to be in the rafters. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, and it should have been. And
it
I
is.
think
Absolutely.
yes, it is. I think it still is. I think you've cemented your shit regardless where you are. You know what I'm saying? Because you are LA. You were the voice of LA for sure. And it doesn't matter where you go, motherfuckers are gonna follow the voice.
I'm wondering what I'm doing to my voice sitting in this motherfucker with y'all.
You're healing.
Oh, really? Oh, okay, because my shit is on fucking fire right now, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It's just like cryotherapy. You feel
Is it?
cold for 3 minutes, and then when you get out, you warm up.
I know I'm going to get out this motherfucker. I'm going to throw this outfit away. If I can make it home and not get pulled over by the fucking police. The one thing I can say, I was recording with B-Real. They understand.
Yeah, you just throw my name. Hey, it's his fault. He fucking locked me in the studio, blew smoke at me, and
that sounds true.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that sounds true. For real.
That's always a good story.
Yeah, I'll take you.
Hey, I thought when I went up to see you this last time, I was this close to fucking blazing one.
In the studio?
Yeah.
You was about to SNL me up.
But I didn't want to do that.
But you know what though, bro? You would have, for one, I know you probably didn't do it like, I can't do that to Big.
Yeah,
But-
exactly.
You would have been one of them motherfuckers that they would have had to understand.
Yeah, like
You
if
know what I'm
Snoop,
saying?
like
Get
if
it,
Snoop,
Power.
like if Snoop went up there.
Yeah, like if
So-
B-Real went up there.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, because I know like. Well, Snoop goes somewhere, he's just gonna spark it. He's not gonna let them tell him no.
Right.
He's just gonna do it.
Man.
And then he's gonna be like, psst, fuck outta here.
Man.
You know what I mean? But like, I always get these crazy anxieties from the old school, frame of mind from the 90s when you went up to the station, you had to be on your shit.
Yeah.
Right? Now, not so much. Like, because realistically, we ain't on those runs. We could put out a new album today and we could have what is considered a hit, but because of our age, we ain't getting put on no rotation at these stations that once upon a time might have racked our shit. So going and visiting ain't you know, it's not on the priority list unless you have somebody there that you will say, you know what, I'll go fuck with them, like you,
Right.
or if Julio was somewhere, or
Yeah.
like I said that day, Striker, like
Right.
those y'all would be motherfuckers I consider family. It's beyond radio, so I'd go there. But beyond that, it's like, you know, there's so many other platforms you could use to pop your shit off now.
Yeah, man.
And-
Which is also scary, you know,
Yeah.
in my business. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because at one point, radio had the so-called chokehold on artists. Do
Yeah.
your radio show, do this, do that. Now, you know, and you would do for promo. Sometimes it was a radio show for free.
Right.
Now, motherfuckers don't even want to do the radio show for money.
Yeah, because they could go do it themselves.
Go get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the shit about technology. The shit that flipped the whole game, like
Yeah.
in so many ways. Not only in terms of record sales and shit like that, but not having to use like the big bank, which is, you know, a major label.
Yeah, man.
You can totally flip it without them.
Dude, I was just having this conversation this morning, but on the other side of, you know, what other media look like. And when I say that, back in the days, everybody was like, oh man, I gotta be on, you know, Def Jam, Motown, Columbia, Rough House, whatever you wanted a label.
That's right.
And now sometimes people like, man, I don't wanna be on no label and take this shitty ass deal,
Yeah,
this 360 and recoupables and
All
percentages.
that shit.
And
yeah.
you just super serve your audience.
Huh.
There ain't nothing a real, like,
You can do
are
it
you on a label right now? Like,
independent.
yeah. So there is nothing that some of those big dogs can do for you right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That-
That would make sense for you to say, yeah, let me do this shit.
Whatever they can do, right? Because here's the thing about being on a major label is they got major resources.
Right.
Like, so in terms of marketing and promoting and then all the other shit, right? Like the street teams and all that stuff. This is all shit you could create yourself.
Right.
But if you got a limited budget, you have to strategically put that shit in places that you know is going to have effect for you, right? Whereas they will scatter it along the board, find the hot spots, and then press them. So there's upsides to having these motherfuckers, but it costs you.
Yeah. That's what I was about to say.
That recoup
yeah, man, is a motherfucker.
is a motherfucker. Like, so they might say, okay, for a group that might be on the bubble of greatness, okay, we're gonna commit 1.5 million into their marketing budget, aside from whatever they fucking gave you for the recording budget, and then the video budget, whatever that is. All that's recoupable. You
Yeah.
don't get $1 until all that shit's
Yeah.
covered.
And for those that don't know recoupable, that's payback.
Payback.
You know what I'm saying? And not get, like you say, you ain't getting shit until every dime is back on their books.
It's a huge loan.
Yeah, hell
that
yeah.
you don't ask the numbers for, they put on you,
Yeah.
right? And at the highest interest rate. Now, if you win, it's amazing. You could have an amazing run, but like it can be frustrating because you see how this shit works, the dynamics. I think when you have success, you really know what the record industry is. You know, because you start seeing all the inside shit what it takes and all the stuff. When you don't get that
man.
success, you don't see that much
Hey,
of
bro,
it.
let me tell you, man.
You're on the outside bidder because you couldn't get in. But let me tell you, when you get in and you learn what this shit is, oh my
B,
God.
let me tell you, man. I'm relaxed.
I know you
I
are.
think I'm high as a motherfucker right now. Oh my God, dude. Once y'all start blowing, I'm gonna go to sleep. Hey man, did you just pick up another one?
Yeah, that's how I do.
My God,
Yeah.
I thought you should have just got through one. One and
Yeah,
done.
yeah. Number two.
That's how I do.
Hey, Big, I wanted to give you props from our power days when we used to work together. And you were one of the main dudes that I remember when I started to go into touring with rock bands. You were like, yo, do that.
Yeah, you have to, bro.
Like, go out there and do that. This shit'll be here. Go
And
out and
spread
do
your
that.
wings, and you got to get outside and see what could possibly be out there for you too, man.
Yeah,
You know?
man. And you know, the confidence you had in me when we were working together.
Hell yeah.
Trying to get our shit, you know,
But shit,
even
y'all-
more cracking.
But and one thing with y'all too, man, with the rough necks, you know what I'm saying? Y'all motherfuckers brought an element to power as well. That, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all was really living that life and still live what you do, but living that life. Y'all was dope as fuck on the turntables. You know, like y'all came with y'all craft.
Yeah.
You know, easy call.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to say two things. One, I want to say thank you for being at our star, you know, on the Walk of Fame.
How major is that?
That was awesome. And then I want to congratulate you for your star and your emotional ass up there. I saw it. I was watching it the whole time. I was like, yes.
And my thing is, man, and even when I sat down and I watched the doc, right? I'm looking back and I'm like, damn, none of them motherfuckers was crying up there. I was an emotional wreck when I was getting my star. But let me tell you too, when like I got pictures of that, right? And then as I'm watching the credits on the doc, I'm looking and I'm like, those are, and literally not because I'm sitting in this car, bro. I thought it then and I thought it before, but it hit me again. I was like, man, those are motherfuckers from the turf that did it their way. Early on,
Yeah.
your way. And who would think, like, man, you never got in the game and said, man, I want to get me a star on a Hollywood Walk of Fame.
No, none of us.
Like, your shit is there with, like, Lucille Ball and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that. That's a fucking major accomplishment, man.
And you got your fucking star right there, too. I
Yeah,
mean, that
man.
had I saw it sinking in right there. Like, it just.
And it was more so, bro, like, I remember being homeless, walking across those stars. Not ever saying, oh, I wish I can get one, but I always loved entertainment.
Yeah.
So I would look at that. And then, you know, like Quick asked me too, you know, so it must be people talking shit. But no, Quick asked me too. He said, man, why were you emotional? But I think he understood when he asked me the question, what the answer was. And it was like, man, you from here. My brother, my sister is there. My mom, rest in peace. It was an emotional family day for us. You know what I'm saying?
That's a journey.
Yeah, bro.
That's a journey from where you started to now you're celebrating a fucking star that we grew up looking at like,
bro.
Oh, that's cool, but never thinking like one day we'll be there.
And you did it your way, though.
And you did too.
That's
shit.
what's so fucking dope about it, man, is, you know, and we got, you know, we got some people in there from the turf now.
That's
you know,
right.
Dog
That's
is
right.
in,
Dog
Snoop
is in there.
So
salute to Snoop.
Yeah, man. So we in there.
And Snoop is gonna watch this and be like, God damn, big.
Man, let me tell you, bro.
Hey, but see, that speaks to the nature of our friendship, though, because like you don't smoke, you didn't have to do this.
Oh,
you came and jumped in with us, and
I had to show my kids I could do it. No, nah, but we had talked about it for so long. Now I'm gonna tell you straight up, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like, you guys know I never smoked in my life.
Right.
Never smoked, right? And I forgot what I was gonna say.
See, that's part of being a stoner.
What was it? Did you ask me a question?
Hey, you were gonna make a point.
Hey, dude.
You never smoked in your life.
No shit. I totally forgot what I was gonna say.
That means you got a contact, baby. Welcome.
Oh shit! I had a contact. As soon as I got in here, just smelled your fucking interior in here.
Yeah.
You know, hey, dude, I literally forgot what I was gonna say.
Yeah, you know it happens.
And now I forgot what I forgot, like the first time. Like, I don't even know what I was talking about.
Let's see. It was about.
Fuck it, man.
I said to the degree, like, or not to the degree. I said that's how real our friendship is. You don't even smoke, and you came to do this. And then you said something like, I came to prove to my kids I could do this.
But you know what? I ain't gonna even lie to you, bro.
You forgot.
Totally. I appreciate it.
All right, that's stoner shit right there.
Thank you for trying to.
Hey, man, I want to thank you for being you forever.
Thank you, brother.
And being family to us and always fucking embracing us and, you know, just doing you, staying solid.
But, you know, and the same, man, like, I was looking at a photo album. And there was I got pictures of you probably don't even know that I have.
Probably not.
Because years ago, man, when I first got on Power, I was, you know, trying to do this, trying to do that. And then I had a chance to do a concert. And you were one of the artists on there.
Yeah.
It was you, the Licks. That was like the, you know, when I made it, like one of my first, you know, things with X. But you had always, I mean, dude, you ain't never not showed up. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because no matter how many interviews we have, how many sit downs, I'm a fan first. I was a fan before I even knew the band and the man, you know? So just bro, and watching y'all do y'all shit for 30 years. And the shit.
Listening and watching each other.
But hello, I'll take that. And the crazy shit about it, man, is like now people look at this, oh, the smoke boxes. This shit is normal now.
Yeah.
When y'all were talking that shit,
it was not normal.
It was not. It was not about, it wasn't cool.
Yeah.
It wasn't, you know, pull a motherfucker over the AOK. You know, it was motherfucker thrown out of hotels. It wasn't acceptable. All kind of shit, bro. And y'all pioneered this shit.
Thank you.
And
man.
now people it's easy. Everybody get down.
You know, listen, a lot of people got game from you. Like people that broadcast today, they got a lot of game from you.
Thank you, brother.
And I know that shit because you hear it. It's something that you can definitely hear. Like just from the way you were on the radio, the way you are, and the sketches that you guys put out there, and the hat of forbidden questions and shit like that. You got me on that one.
I got you on the hat.
I think I tapped out on the number 6 question.
Oh, really though? Oh, you know why?
Did I ever sleep with or did I ever get with a celebrity?
Another celebrity? Another female celebrity? And you tapped?
I tapped on that one. It was the name.
Oh, really?
You asked for the question was the name of, and I
oh, really though?
There,
oh shit, who was it?
I don't remember.
No, you remember, man. You got a great motherfucking memory, bro. Don't put that shit out there. Who was it? Who was the celebrity that you smashed?
I can't. I tapped out back then. I got.
What's the initials? Right. Give me the initials. We'll figure it out.
I can't do it.
And by
you gonna make me cough, man.
Really though. There it is. All right, who coughing? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who was it for real?
I can't say it.
You can't say it?
No.
Here, we'll type it in my phone.
I'll type it.
All right, and then can I say it after you type it in?
No.
Okay, I ain't gonna say it either.
Messy.
Yeah, no, hey,
sometimes.
Let me see here, man. All
see
right.
what happens. Yeah.
Type the name right there.
You type the name.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I won't say it. Nobody say it. But it was a celebrity that you slept with. And that's the name for real.
Yeah. You remember her?
Stop it.
Yeah, I mean, that was moons ago.
Stop it.
Stop it. Now everybody's got my wifey's go ask me who that was.
Man, stop it.
I keep it 1,000 with you. You already know. I could not do it on the air.
No, I got you,
that
brother.
day. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, fuck. You got me on that one.
Oh shit, boy. Wait till I take a screenshot of this and sell it as an NFT.
No.
You know what I mean?
Word.
Oh shit. Man. Wow. Brother,
I love you, man. You're the fucking shit, man. I love you, man.
All right, so when I get out of this car, it's gonna be a paramedic there, right? That's gonna flush my lungs out.
Well,
okay. All right.
Hey,
man, I knocked everything off my calendar today because I don't know what the fuck was gonna happen.
You just gonna feel good for the rest of the day, like just
Yeah,
relax.
I know, man. Like even I know, and you ain't bullshit because even I feel like light, motherfucker, dude. People gonna be like, man, Big, for real. Let me tell you, and I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like even when I close my eyes like this, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think this is the worst I've ever felt from somebody smoking.
Really?
I think I'm so fucking high right now. How can I not be? And then I ain't gonna front, B.
That's true.
I talk for a living, bro. It was hard as fuck to have these conversations right now.
I would imagine.
I can't, dude. Even it was like I couldn't get my thought. Couldn't get my thought. Yeah, and then when I couldn't remember shit, like, hey, you know it's a trip, dude. My whole fucking get down. People told me don't do this with you. You know what I'm saying? Not just the smoke box. People told, oh my God, this motherfucker going again. People told me don't smoke with you. And then you know what motherfuckers told me too, and I've never smoked. Motherfuckers told me, don't start with you.
Yeah, no.
Because
now starting with us.
Oh, yo, man, please, bro.
You know, we're advanced.
Yeah, very much. Oh, I know that.
We're advanced, you know.
You do this every not the Smokebox, but you smoke every day?
Pretty much. I mean,
what does pretty much mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You smoke pretty much?
Every day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He was like, big, do you breathe?
It's like
are you blinking, motherfucker? Like, yes.
We do this.
Right,
you know, like we have a saying, C- and I and the rest of us, we train for this.
Y'all showing the fuck dude. Let me tell you, bro, I didn't train no part of this.
You know, big, that's you know.
I think really, no bullshit. I think when I hit the fresh air, it's gonna fuck me up.
It's gonna feel great.
Yeah.
Hey, but see, now like when people try to challenge folks, right, and say, you know, they can smoke this and smoke that. You've now experienced, you know, this is called the baptism.
Hey,
you know
dude, I want to close
baptized.
my eyes so bad.
Well, look,
like I'm trying to avoid looking like crazy or whatever, but this is kicking my fucking, not kicking my ass where I want to jump out, but this is fucking intense. Who was it? Was it Styles that said, man, it's hot in the smoke box? Like,
it's hot. It's hot in the hot box. Yeah, man. Salute to Ghost.
Now is this the hot box or the smoke box?
Smoke box.
Oh, okay. See,
I
that's
mean,
what I was worried about too.
It's traditionally called the hot box. What we're doing, but we call it the smoke box.
I know it, brother.
Word up. And I want to thank everybody for getting down with us and watching this episode. And I want to thank Big for jumping in here and making the sacrifice.
Thank you,
showing that contacts are real.
Yes.
People thought they weren't.
My wife says they're not real, but she's been with me, 20 years, so she got tolerance.
She has immunity.
Yeah. You got any shout outs before we roll out?
Lord. Big Boys Neighborhood.
There you go, Big Boys Neighborhood.
Hey, man. Oh my God, dude, it's getting worse.
Catch him on iHeart and The
Real. It's getting worse. Oh, shit.
Word up, man. We're going to go ahead and get out of here. Smoke always. Leave a comment, subscribe, like, all that shit. Share it out. This has been another Smokebox. Stay with love. Love is key. No boof.
Got the heart of a lion, soul of a titan, mind of a genius. We fly with the heighten. All your senses is senseless, resistant, relentless. It's what they call you when your grind is endless. Let's get this.
They say I'm psycho. I move weight like lipo. Got a big crib like Michael. Out the window with a rifle. My wrist game on light show. I'm backstage with white hoes. I got pre-rolls in that red cup. That's key lime.